Trump! Stop the corporate takeover of America.
Yeah.
Amen. Yes.
I have a question about Donald Trump's tax returns and business affairs. If we don't have a chance to see that information, how can we determine what his conflicts of interest are around the world? We have to see his financial papers.
Yes.
Why should I pay taxes?
Thank you very much on the tax issue and the disclosure issue. It is normal. He is the first person to run for president who has not disclosed his taxes.
You got to hide.
I do not know what he has to hide.
But at this point, it is thrilling that we're here together. To me, y'all, it reminds me of 9/11 or World War II. Despite all our differences, we're together on one thing. You know, some of us may want this or that detail, but it is so crucial that Mr. Trump be stopped. You know, for America and for the world. I was the Republican precinct lead over there on 32nd and Lowell. But in the middle of July, I had to tell them, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
What's a conscience?
First vote in the Electoral College. It was a protection set up in the Constitution as a compromise between people who wanted the popular vote to happen and occur and elect the president, and people who wanted the Congress to decide who was going to be president. The Founding Fathers set up the Electoral College as a compromise between those two factions. In addition, the Federalist Papers, written by Hamilton, spelled out what the electors are supposed to do. The electors are supposed to vote their conscience to determine whether or not the person they are voting for is fit to be president.
They're supposed to deliberate.
They are supposed to deliberate and talk to each other. They are also supposed to determine whether or not there was outside intervention by a foreign country.
Yes, there was.
It is my intention and my hope today that they will deliberate, that they will cast a vote in their best conscience and their best understanding of who would be a great president for this country.
Yes.
And in my belief, it's going to be a tumultuous day. People are voting all different times across the country. Electors have different opinions about what they can and can't do. The 10th Circuit Court last Friday made a very important decision on Friday that the electors are free to vote their conscience.
Hi everyone, I want to thank Claire for speaking. I'm also 21 years old. I go to Stanford University. I am part of the white privileged elite. I am very, very scared for my friends that do not look like me, that are black, that are gay, that are Hispanic, that are Muslim, the people that are different and beautiful in this country, that make our country what it is, this beautiful, diverse America that I know, that I love. As a 21-year-old, my generation has never seen anything like this. It's scary for us, it's scary for everyone, but this is the stuff that we read about in history class. This is not the stuff that happens in your life, but it is. I'm Katie, I'm a librarian, I am for truth.
Yes.
News. Everybody has a role to play in identifying fake news, and when you see it, you should call it out. So what I really want to say is, it's amazing to see everybody out here. It's a big day. There are lots of little days after this. We can't get comfortable. It's easy for, especially people like, say me, I'm white, I know I have a lot of privilege, and it is easy to sort of slide back down and say, well, I'm just going to worry about what's right in front of me. but really take it to the local level. You have 2 senators and 1 House Republican. There's nothing stopping you from calling them every day to say thank you or what are you doing. There's literally, they don't like local bad press. They usually hold town halls. There's places where you can go with even 3 people. You could make a huge difference in what is reported about that town hall and what he had to discuss. They should be presented with the questions of the day everywhere they go. They represent us. So I'm just here to say this is a huge day and this is awesome. Just remember all the little days. Stay mad. Don't accept this. This is not normal.
Yes, this is not normal. Not normal. Here, my friend Jake from Boulder would like to say a few words.
So, as I'm sure you guys can tell, I'm a child. I don't know a ton about America's political system, but one of the things that I do know, and I'm sure we all are aware of, is that America was a place founded on freedom. And I don't want to have to live in a world. I don't want to have to live in a world where we wake up every morning fearing those freedoms being taken away. So that's really the reason I'm here, is to be able to get active and stop stuff like that from happening at a young age.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you for your words on freedom.
Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Michael Baca, co-founder of the Hamilton Electors and Congressional District 1's national elector. So I determined rather quickly that on November 9th, early in the morning actually, that we're going to need 37 Republicans across this country to vote for a different Republican, and that is the only pragmatic way possible in order to stop Donald Trump at the Electoral College. Power dynamics dictate that they will not give up control of the White House. So that is why it must be a different Republican, and I would like to see that happen, but I don't think it's possible. I do believe that there are at least 37 Republicans across this country who are able to do this. Whether they fall through and make Donald Trump the unprecedented one is yet to be seen. So Republicans have 306 electors. They will not give up control of the White House because they have control of the House of Representatives, the Senate, and with a Republican president, they will have control of the Supreme Court. However, I believe that there are enough Republicans out there that believe that Donald Trump is a danger, clear and present danger to this republic. And so it's too hard to ask them. It's a non-starter. I've spoken to hundreds of electors across this country, and it's a non-starter when you go at them with Hillary. And I know that pains everybody out here, myself included. So, again, the only way possible is a different Republican president.
I got a question. Hey!
So, okay.
I got a question. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Why should we allow them to pick another conservative person to represent us when they stole the friggin' election?
You know, again, we were asking, I signed a letter with Christine Pelosi. We asked to be briefed. They refused. They did not. So we don't have the full information. So if we send this to the House, then they will have the choice.
Hey, wait a second.
I appreciate.
Wait a second. They closed polling booths. They closed polling booths. They intimidated people at the voting lines.
Yes, but we're talking
They
about
closed it.
now.
They didn't count votes. What?
We can't go back. We have to look forward.
when will
We
we
have
know?
to compromise. Or we
And
get
this will be
nothing.
the last question.
I am deeply honored to march with you today as the chair of the Artist Table. As a woman and as a proud first-generation American born to Honduran immigrants. It's been a heartbreaking time to be both a woman and an immigrant in this country. Our dignity, our character, our rights have all been under attack, and a platform of hate and division assumed power yesterday. But the president is not America. His cabinet is not America. Congress is not America. We are America. We march today for the moral core of this nation, against which our new president is waging a war. He would like us to forget the words, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," and instead take up a credo of hate, fear, and suspicion of one another. But we are gathered here and across the country and around the world today to say, Mr. Trump, we refuse. We reject the demonization of our Muslim brothers and sisters. We demand an end to the systemic murder and incarceration of our black brothers and sisters. We will not give up our right to safe and legal abortions. We will not ask our LGBTQ families to go backwards. We will not go from being a nation of immigrants to a nation of ignorance. We will build walls and we won't see the worst in each other. And we will not turn our backs on the more than 750,000 young immigrants in this country currently protected by DACA. We are, every single one of us, under attack. Our safety and freedoms are on the chopping block, and we are the only ones who can protect one another. If we do not stand together, march together, fight together for the next 4 years, then we will lose together. But if we commit to what aligns us, if we stand together, steadfast and determined, then we stand a chance at saving the soul of our country.
We are united and we will not be moved. So, my vote for me, I want you to do this. Repeat after me. We march for women's rights. We march for women's rights. Human rights. We march for human rights. We are ready for the fight. We are ready for the fight.
Say hello to Independence Avenue in the back. And I bring you words from Nina Donovan, a 19-year-old in Middle Tennessee, and she has given me the privilege of telling you what she has to say. I am a nasty woman. Confederate flags being tattooed across my city. Maybe the South actually is gonna rise again. Maybe for some, it never really fell. Blacks are still in shackles and graves just for being black. Slavery has been reinterpreted as the prison system in front of people who see melanin as animals. I am not as nasty as a swastika painted on a pride flag. And I didn't know devils could be resurrected, but I feel Hitler in these streets. A mustache traded for a toupee. The cabinet, electroconversion therapy, new gas chamber, shaming gay out of America, turning rainbows into suicide notes. I am not as nasty as racism, fraud, conflict of interest, homophobia, sexual assault, transphobia, white supremacy, misogyny, ignorance, like Pokemon before their bodies have even developed. I am not as nasty as your own daughter being your favorite sex symbol. Like your wet dreams infused with your own genes, but yeah, I'm a nasty woman. Proud woman. I'm not nasty. Like the combo of Trump and Pence being served up to me in my voting booth. I'm nasty like the battles my grandmother fought to get me into that voting booth. Fight for wage equality. Scarlett Johansson, why were the female actors paid less than half of what the male actors earned last year? See, even when we do go into higher paying jobs, our wages are still cut with blades sharpened by testosterone. Why is the work of a black woman and a Hispanic woman worth only 63 and 54 cents of a white man's privileged daughter? This is not feminist myth. This is inequality. We're not here to be debunked. We are here to be respected. We are here to be nasty. Bloodstains on my bed sheets we don't actually choose if and when to have our periods. Believe me, if we could, some of us would. We don't like throwing away our favorite pairs of underpants. Tell me, why are pads and Tampax still taxed? Ooh, that was a brand name. Why are tampons and pads still taxed when Viagra and Rogaine are not? Is protecting the sacred blessing part of my womanhood is the bloodstain on my jeans. You may be afraid of the truth. I am unafraid to be honest. It may sound petty, bringing up a few extra cents. It adds up to the pile of change I have yet to see in my country. I can't see. My eyes are too busy praying to my feet, hoping you don't mistake eye contact for wanting physical contact. Unzip your jeans. I'm afraid to be nasty because I am nasty. Like Susan, Elizabeth, Eleanor, Amelia, Gloria, Polynesian, nasty, proud, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Sikh, you name it, for new generations of nasty women. So if you are a nasty woman or you love one who is, let me hear you say, hell yeah.
They have fled hunger, extreme poverty. They have fled gang violence. They have lived here undocumented and marginalized in the shadows, invisible to us, exposed to mistreatment and abuse, and now being treated as rapists and being treated as criminals. Mr. Trump, you build our walls, you kick us out, and you will starve. Your tacky hotel room will go unkept. They will fall to the ground. Yeah, you continue to ban our brothers and sisters, our Muslim brothers and sisters, and the pillars of the country, the pillars that were built. And you wrote the pillars which this country were founded on. I am here today because I say no more. We peacefully rally today because we believe that human rights, that women's rights are human rights, immigrant rights are human rights, labor rights are human rights. Because we seek inclusivity, not division. Because we love, not hate. Because we believe in bridges, we don't believe in walls. And because we are on the right side of history today. Mr. Trump, you will not silence me or my brothers and sisters. And let me make this very clear. We say no more. 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 We say no man, no wall. We will fight. Thank you.
got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Fight back. Fight back. Stand up. 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 Fight back.
Road Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
This is the Episcopal Church they support. Resist!